So, take a little look at the charts here. Interesting story to tell you today. But again, it's not looking good. And I told my Patreons a few days ago, like, I go, today's kind of do or die for me. I was just at my daughter's boyfriend's grandparents' house. I walk into his newly remodeled bathroom. He's like, oh, let me show you the bathroom. Me and another friend of ours, kid's parent. And I'm floored at looking at the shower setup. It's almost identical to this crazy, weird setup in my dream of the shitstorm dump in crypto, basically, I was being shown. I was shocked, standing there shocked. I mentioned this. So today, I'm flying the heli this morning. Because again, I'm getting close to my check ride. I got to keep up, make sure I know all my maneuvers, and you know what I mean? So I'm just flying by myself. And I had about 20 gallons of fuel, I think. And I was flying for about a half hour. It holds 49 roughly. And so I come down, I go, well, no one's at the gas pumps. I've now got about 15 gallons. And I'm going, we'll go ahead and land. And I'll go over, taxi over to the pumps and fill her up. I've got two tanks. The left tank is an 18 roughly gallon tank, 18.8. And the right tank is a 30 gallon tank. So together it's almost 49 gallons. So the wind happens to be coming in from the north, so I'm facing the gas pumps. You always want to face into the wind if you can. And so I land, set her down, do the process, wait, got to cool down the engine, all that stuff. All right, get out, take the lid off the one gas tank, take the lid off the other, okay, pay for the fuel, drag the hose out, all that stuff. And I fill up the left side first. Just because kind of how I landed and was facing, it was easier to get to the left tank first. So no problem. Fill it up, and I'm thinking, well, this is the 18.8 gallon. And when you have two tanks, they will slowly kind of gravity feed each other. So ultimately, they're going to kind of, if you were standing there, they would be at the same level. Ultimately, even though one's smaller, right? So I'm thinking in my mind, okay, I should be able to put about 12 gallons into this one, and then go to the other side and do like, because I went ahead and again I'm down to about 15 roughly, and I go, well, holes, gonna run off the 50. I could put 30 gallons, 30 plus 15, that's 45. That'd leave me with 3 gallons left, 4 gallons because it's 49 gallons, whatever, roughly. All right, so I put in there 30 gallons, fill me up 30 gallons. And swipe my card, go out there, fill up the left side, and at about 11 and a half gallons, it starts overflowing just at the very top, just a little bit overflowed, not a lot. And I go, dang, I didn't think I'd quite fill that one, but oh well. Put the cap back on, go around to the other side, start filling that one up, and I'm going, I should have no problem, putting the rest of the gas in here. 26 point something gallons, it starts overflowing like way more noticeable than what just happened on the left side. And I go, son of a bitch, I go, I still got like 4 gallons left. I go, damn, okay, whatever. Yep, it says 26 point something gallons. Go back inside the cockpit, get everything ready, and yeah, it's full, showing full, but I'm going, dang, I thought I was closer to 15 gallons, like maybe it was a little higher, maybe I was off on that. But left side of the tank, of the vehicle, the aircraft, filled to the top, tiny bit overfilled. Right side tank, I overfilled and it was draining out. I mean, it was coming down, it was obvious I overfilled it. My brain goes, oh, this is today. Your airplane dream. You and your wife, you land at the airport. She goes to the left side of the tank, fills it up perfectly to the top. You go to the right side, fill it up to the top, but overfilled it. It's pouring out. Not a huge amount, but enough to go, yeah, okay. Cap, we're good. Go inside the airport. I had the crazy shitstorm dream I already told you about, this weird looking bathroom that had the toilet and the shower in the same area. You could get it wet, like just it's in the shower. And overflowed toilet. I'm trying to unplug it. Now it's coming up the drain. Oh, damn it! Plug back the drain. Now it's over the floor. It's all over me. It's in the toilet. Oh my god! I got to go to the bathroom so bad. I still can't use the bathroom. Oh, I was so frustrated. I woke up. I was mad. I was like emotional about it. Like, whoa! I'm like, dang, Spirit. That's how you're showing me how the crypto market's about to go, huh? I'm like, God, could you have used a different, scene? And I go, well, it's actually a really good scene. An absolute shit show, shitstorm, is a pretty good way of saying the crypto market is going to effing dump from the current prices. Now, I got this dream and posted it, I believe approximately March 8th. February, March 8th. Right here. Bitcoin is 38,000. And I'd already talked about this recently with my Patreons. I said, you know, 38. Right, 38 to the top here. About 25% increase in Bitcoin. That's not a bad move. And I thought, guys, maybe that was the first part of the dream. That we're going to go up decently. Nothing crazy, but we go up. We land. We fill up the tanks to prep the plane so that when we get on it next time, that baby is filled to the top. It's going high and it's going far. And I go, that's what I think that means the crypto market's going to really go up. But I said, after we filled the plane up, we didn't board the plane. Went inside, because we're at our destination now, but before we even go have fun or whatever, I had to go to the bathroom. Bad. And every toilet bathroom was a line out the freaking door. And I go, what the hell's going on here? Finally, we're done cleaning this one. I run over there. I got to go. 2 or 3, people beat me to it. I'm like, all right, I can wait. Hurry up, please, And again, the last person that goes in before me stops the toilet up. And now I'm in there dealing with this, and I'm about to crap my pants, and like, I'm getting it all over my legs from whoever's mess. It was horrible. And that's what happened. So I never got to board the plane and take off. But the plane was prepped to go high and far. I remember that. So I'm telling everybody, okay, maybe we're going to have a nice little rally. I don't know how good. Maybe we'll go back to the all-time high of 60-something, whatever. I don't know. I said, but whatever's going to happen, I think after that, if I'm interpreting this right, is going to be one hell of a drop. So a few days ago, I did the post. I said, you know what? I'm out. I'm making my move. I'm going to sell not a huge portion because, again, there's risk. Even though my dreams have been pretty epic, I go, I'm gonna sell. And then the day after, the Federal Reserve, we're going to raise rates, 50 basis points. Oh, Dow Jones rallies on this great news. And the crypto market's up 10% too. Oh, great. One of my Patreons, at least one of them, actually goes, man, Joe, I FOMO'd. It went up and I jumped back in. And then the next day, it dumped it all back out. And he goes, damn it, I FOMO'd, man. I'm like, it happens, What can I tell you? I'm just going to post what I know from my dreams on Patreon. I think I've got a pretty good handle on interpreting them, but not always, because sometimes it's really easy, sometimes it's not. This one wasn't exactly real easy. But the thing is, I said, look, I got $408 Ethereum, which I've already leaked that out on accident. You guys know that. So this is a public video. And look at Theta. Just for God's sakes, look at Theta. It was down to $1.67, I think, earlier when I actually looked. It was like $1.67 right there. 10-cent T-Fuel. What did it get down to? 9-cent T-Fuel. You can imagine this? Joe, we're not seeing double digit. We're not going below double digits in Theta. After it was 12, 13, 14, 16. I said, look, I'm just going to tell you what my dream is. I think it's going to happen. And the number they gave me when it actually happened, well, that's T-Fuel, was $1, and that was in December when I think this happened, was $2.39, I think I saw on the gas pump. It got down to, again, a wick, boop, it passed 239, just sliver, down to 231 for a second, and it came back up, right? And then from there, the bounce basically got as high as $4.30. It jumped 84. Look at this. The number Spirit gave me, and maybe me and you wait months and months and months and months to finally hit. $12 XR Theta, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm like, hey guys, my numbers are gonna come. I'm telling you. So that's right here. There it is. 230, 33, 239, right in here. It jumps up right here. 84% from January 27th to February 18th. 84% move. So Spirit goes, I gave you an actionable, like they always do, number to sell at, or in this case to buy at because it's a low number. and you could actually make a profit. Now, I didn't do anything. I just post my dreams on Patreon. I go, guys, this may become. We waited and waited and waited, and then it finally hit. I go, oh my God. And when this hit, all the other numbers of other cryptos they gave me hit too. Minus XRP was the only one that didn't hit. So between December and here in January, every number I was given, Dogecoin and all this other stuff, hit. So I got John Kim and one of his MMA friends in my dream back in January freaking out, mainly him, freaking out about the market crashing. And he's on my couch in my dream, him and his buddy. And I'm like, he goes, oh my God, the market is crashing. I'm like what? He goes, Ethereum's down to $408. I go, what? 408? Are you sure? Like, it was just 4,000 recently. He goes, I know, but it's 408. I go, oh my God, what's XRP? 21 cents. Holy shit. This is like when it was like, I don't know, 70 or 80 cents. I don't know. Oh my God, what's theta? And he tried to type it in 3 or so times. He couldn't type the right word, so I never got to see it. So I don't know where theta is going to go. And I thought maybe Spirit's doing that on purpose, because if you take a generalization and go, okay, if ETH is this price and it goes to 408, that's a 80% drop, okay, or 90 or whatever it is, right? You just take that. Well, let's do that to XRP. Oh, that's close. Oh, let's do that to that coin. Oh, that's close. Then you could get an idea of this is where my buyback orders are going to be for all the coins I got. I'll just start putting buy orders at 80% down from the current prices, and if some go down 90, whatever, that kind of thing. So the fact that I got this thing, this fuel over leak thing today in the helicopter, you would have thought immediately I would go in, open my phone up, and go, oh, hey, what's this about? And mute this. You ever have a friend or a mom or dad that rather than text you like in full sentences, they'll say like one sentence, send, next second sentence, send, next sentence, send, and in your phone, ding, ding, ding. So I do it back to him. Bill. So anyways, I just got back in the helicopter to fire it up and then move it back over to basically its parking spot, so to speak, in the tie, with this tie down here. And I set her down and then went and ate lunch. I think I checked crypto after that, and it was already down. It was down, 5 or 6%. I go, oh, it's down again today. But that was it. Got done with eating lunch, went and flew again for about an hour, came down. As soon as I touched down and do a couple things to start letting the engine and transmission cool down, I'm just sitting there waiting, watching the temperature gauge until it gets to a certain point. Then you do other stuff to basically ultimately get ready to shut the engine down. And I get this feeling, as soon as you're ready, grab your phone and look at the price. Look at cryptos. I just get this feeling. Oh, okay. So, all right, I can do it now. Take out my phone. Oh, shit, 13%. Like right now, Bitcoin's down 10%? It was down maybe 13 or 14%. And some of these other ones are down worse than they are now. So I'm going, oh boy, again, my shitstorm dream, is that why they showed it to me? Right when I walk in to look at this guy's remodeled bathroom. And I'm thinking, man, had I not stayed and dropped my daughter off, she's like, you can leave Ian with me, Dad, I'll watch him, and Mom will come get us all later. And Ashley was there, my daughter Ashley. And I go, no, I'm not doing anything right now. I think I'll come and hang out with everybody and talk to the grandparents and the parents and everybody else, and I'll hang out for a little bit. So I did. Had I not done that, I would have never seen the bathroom. And if I never saw the bathroom, I may not have had that little, oh my God, Spirit's telling me the time is upon us. It's getting close. It's getting close. And that's exactly what appears to be happening. However, just again, to talk numbers, ETH got down to $2,200 today, or a little higher, $2,230, $2,220, something like that. Again, it was just $4,000 how long ago? Recently. That's a 50% drop from there. Another 50% drop from here is, again, rounding a little bit, $1,000. And then another 50% is $500. Now we're in the price range. 408, 500, that's close. So you can see it doesn't take much to do that. A couple of nasty drops can do it, 2 or 3. So again, everyone's going to be like, oh, we've definitely bought them now. We've definitely bought them now. You know, well, we had to have. And people may start feeding back in. No, the fear and greed index is like down to 11. I saw a guy post this morning. Philip Swift, I think his name. He posted, it's down to 11, and only 3 other times in the history of this thing have we've seen 11, and maybe a little lower, but then it really snapped back. And I go, well, I kind of had some prophetic dreams about this. And, you know, again, the information is public now. 408 ETH, 21, actually 20 cent XRP technically. Because when I went to go buy some in the dream, it dropped another penny from 21 to 20. And I was like, oh my God, I'm FOMOing now. I got to buy some right now. Well, check your bank account first. Make sure you have that money in there before you go and press the buy button. And I was like, oh yeah. And then I woke up. Now, what I can't tell you right now, because I didn't see this, I've got no information from Spirit or anything in my dreams. Is this the bottom? Are we going to turn around and recover? And we're not ready for this giant, terrible crash. And we go up a bit and maybe go sideways for a little bit longer. I don't know. But I know the numbers I saw clear as day. Couldn't believe how obvious it was. There's no other way to interpret it. How do you interpret a number shown to you by a friend? Hey, here's the price today. Oh, that's pretty obvious. I don't have to interpret that. The crazy airport dream, yeah, that was, I took some, you know, deciphering, and I go, I think this is how this might go. And I go, but I'm just not sure. Are we rallying first, like really noticeable rally? But then afterwards, a while ago, I go, you know, let's look at the chart. And I go, man, guys, look at from March 8th when I first got this until, you know, early April, we peaked. And it, you know, this one's up 40%, this one's up 32%, this one's up 26%. I go, that's a pretty decent rally from the time I got this dream, you know. Maybe that's it. I go, you know, I'm just struggling with trying to figure out the first part. Have I got it right or not? I don't know. I go, and then I told him, I said, having said that, knowing the prices that I did get, even today, at the day I'd said this, even today, if you sold today and used that money to buy back at these low prices that I got, you would potentially double your entire crypto holdings by just selling off like 10% right now. Because if we see like a 80-90% drop, you can roughly double or damn near double your entire holdings with just the 10% money you used and put on the side in anticipation of this. I said, so yeah, there's risk that we take 10% and all of a sudden it goes up and, well, okay, we took some money out when we shouldn't have, but at least we have some money on the side, you know. And I go, again, if it goes up, I don't know if I'd still be concerned about it because I got the numbers and they've showed me the numbers. And every number they've given me has come true except XRP. Not yet. So again, XRP got down to 47 cents today. It has not been this low in a very long time. Again, do the 50% rule from 47, 48, we'll call it 48. 24 cents. 24 plus 24 is 48. It only has to drop 50%. How many times has XRP been $1 and dropped down to 50 briefly or 60 and then bounced back up and came back down? That's happened a bunch of times. So I'm telling you from the low today of 47, 48 cents, we'll call it, if it did just a normal move that has happened in all of crypto for sure, half of it just chopped off, you're down to the numbers. We're knocking on the door of the numbers I got. 21, 20 cents. 24 cents? I mean, guys, give me a break. And again, that's just quick, easy math, 50%. Well, what if it drops 55%? 60%? Oh, there you go. So, be prepared for this. And to see Theta at $1.67. Digibyte, right now, 14 cents. Dropped down to, well, 14.7 cents. It actually got down to 14.1. So we'll just call it 14. Again, when have we had that low of Digibyte? And not in a long time. When I first started getting dreams about this stuff, it was with Digibyte. It was the first one, and it was like 1.8 cents when I first started getting the dream. And I go, man, they're showing me 2.7, I think. And I said it was a 27, but I know it's not going to 27 cents this fast. So I go, I think it's a decimal. That's 2.7. I think that first one, it happened in days. It was like 2.67. I go, and then it dropped. I go, oh my God, talk about super, super, super close. You kidding me? And then like a day or two or three later, there's the 2.7. Boom. I go, holy shit. And of course it backed down and all this stuff. And I was like, man, if I had a trade right there, I would have made some money. Sell at 2.7, buy back a little bit lower, which I could have done. I didn't, because again, this was brand new to me. The dream stuff with like crypto. And then they gave me 6. Remember that? 6 point something cents. And I go, guys, they're showing me this. I go, I know it's 2 cents right now. It's finally 2 cents. And it backed down to 2 cents. I go, they're showing me 6 point something. It's going to triple. It's going to triple from the current price. It did. It absolutely did. And once again, it hits this target and then falls. So it's like they're giving me numbers that are actionable intel. If we give you a high number, that's when you should sell. Even though they don't necessarily give me the low number right after that to buy back. It's like, we'll give you that, and when it drops 10 or 15 or 20, whatever percent, 20, 30%, buy back in. I didn't, because again, I'm like, I don't know how many of these I'm going to get accurate. I don't know. I'm learning. This is new to me. This hasn't happened to me before. And then again, December, January come, and oh my God, all of the numbers. I had several coins I was waiting on. I was starting to question myself, going, oh, maybe that was just a fluke with the Digibyte thing. And boom, 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 boom. Oh my God, all my targets hit except XRP. But now XRP has dropped lower than it did before, like in December and January, lower than that. I think then the absolute lowest it got in December had a nice spike down to, well, that's Digibyte. Hang on. XRP. The lowest it got in December was 60. The lowest it got in January was 55. Okay? That's as bad as it's gotten until recently. And today, again, 47 cents. Knock 50% off. Boom. So the same math could be applied. If you believe in my numbers, and I'm not telling you what to do, you're responsible for your own decisions. Even at this destructive level of 47 whatever percent XRP right now, if my 20 cent XRP comes in, and again, you don't have to be greedy and try to catch the bottom, maybe set an order for 22, 23, and you sell now, again, let's do math and say 50 cents down to 25 cents, easy math. For XRP to drop from 50 to 25, it would have to drop 50%. But from 25 cents back to 50 cents, it has to go up 100%. You follow me? That's math. So you could sell and then get that back, and when it goes back to just where you sold at, 50 cents again, you've doubled your bag. You doubled that trade right there, your money. I'm saying days ago, if we just take maybe 10, 12, 15%, whatever you feel comfortable with, scrape that off right now. I know the market's down, but just do it now. And we drop 80 or 90%, 90, some of these coins are going to drop 90. I go, guys, you're going to literally just about practically double your whole bag. The 90% you left behind, you're going to double that with the 10% you just took off. Because if it drops 90%, again, do the math, again, roughly speaking, you're going to get a shit ton of coins back with that little 10% worth of money because the price has been destroyed. So imagine if you go, well, I got balls of steel, I'm going to sell 30%. F it, I'm selling 50% of my bag. I trust in Joe's dreams. You would get back so much crypto, you wouldn't know what to do with it once it even got back to these levels here. You'd go, oh my God, I'm up 5 times my money, and we're back in the shit low. We're only at 50 cent XRP. You know what I mean? I didn't do that. And these are my dreams. But to see these signs happen in real life that are in the dream is mind-blowing and exciting and awesome. I'm so thankful to my spirit guides. This is so freaking cool. And then I can come out there and show you this. And then there's all the hodlers. All the hodlers who can't and won't take a chance. $16 top theta. My friend Frank at work, old work. I was telling him when it was $12, dude. You should sell now, anyways. You know, it's already come. It's back down, but it's $12. You should probably sell some. Oh no, that's not where my numbers need to be. It's gonna come way down. You know, I said, look, here's I got a dream about this. You know, of course, this is still early on, somewhat in my dream stuff. He didn't want to sell. Frank right now is probably drying his eyes. My good friend Frank is probably drying his eyes out right now, seeing $1.67 or right now $1.82 theta. $12. How many $1.80s are in 12? We'll just round off and say two. $2. How many twos are in 12? Well, there's 6. 6 times 2 is 12. So that's 6 times your money. If he had waited, sold at $12, forget 16, sold at 12, waited for my dream number of $2.39, but again, it's even lower, it's $2. Easy math. 6 times more theta than he had at that time he would be possessing right now. Or even before, because he probably would start buying before this low, which is fine. Imagine getting 6 times the theta you used to have by being patient as hell. Not falling for the FOMO and all this other nonsense and all these people who think they know everything. Well, the chart says this and the chart says that. I go, I don't read charts. I can read a chart a bit, but I don't need to. Why? Because I've got a donk. A what? A donk. Bonk. You remember that? It's Crocodile Dundee Part 2. I've got a donk. What's a donk? And the guy's name is Donk. Boom, knocks him out. So my donk is spirit. Me and Boo do joke around about that. And we've got a donk. What better tool could a person ever ask for? These aren't, day trades. These are trades that took a while to manifest. But would it have been worth your time if I told you then, guys, trust in me, I'm telling you, trust in my dreams, you got to, please listen to me. Sell right now at $12 theta. Forget the fact that it was 16 and you think it's just at the bottom here. It's going to go back up. Sell now. My dream numbers, I'm telling you, they don't lie. It's going to be in the $2 range. And again, let's say you sold it at $3. Oh, I'll put orders in at 3 instead of 2. How many 3s are in 12? 4. Guys, how would you like 4 times your theta? Who would say no to that? Okay, all you have to do is, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a little while. Be very patient. The market's going to drop. It'll go up a little bit, a little down. It's going to ultimately drop until our numbers are hit. Spirit showed it's me in a dream. They gave me the numbers. If it takes a year, guys, and you could 4 times your bag, would it be worth it? In other words, 400% profit, ultimately? Yeah. And what does that mean? That means you don't have to wait for it to go back to $12 to be back where you were financially. You only need $3 theta. Or $4, whatever it is, to basically break even with your money, because you're putting it back in at $3. So you took the $12 money out, you're buying back in at $3, you're flush, your cash is the same, your theta is worth the same amount of money, the whole bag is, at $3 because you just got back in with the $12 worth of money. And you got a shit ton more theta, now you got 4 times more theta. You had 100,000 theta, you got 400,000 theta. Now when it starts going up, at all, profit. I'm already in profit. Profit. Oh, we're at $8. Holy shit, real nice profit. Oh my God, we're back to 10. Really good profit. 12, 15, 16, 20, 25. We hit new highs. And you got 4 times your bag hitting the new highs. And your days of, I needed $80 theta. That was my sell price because I had 100K. I needed $80 theta to make this work for me and my wife and my family. Okay. Now you only need $20 theta to do the same exact hopes and dreams you had when you needed $80 theta. Which also means you could go, I'm not just going to sell it all at $20 now. But I'll sell a nice chunk of it at 20. I'll sell another chunk at 30. And there's all the money I ever needed for my whole hopes and dreams. And then I still got roughly half a bag left or thereabouts of theta. And I'll just sit on that for some kind of additional retirement. The problem is getting those digital invisible coins off of your greedy, greasy, grimy hands and pulling the trigger. It is so hard to just press that button and go sell. Oh my God, if this goes down after I sold, it'd probably be a good thing because it's up right now. But if it goes up now that I've pressed that button, and then it does 5%, 8%, Oh my God, the Federal Reserve meeting is up 12%. Oh, shit. Damn it, I should have done. I'm just going to buy it back and I'm not going to do this again. And the next day it dumps it like the guy in my Patreon, that poor guy. And he took it well. He's like, yeah, it is what it is. He knew it, And we've all done this. Everybody's done it. Everybody's done it. The market, as they say, can stay irrational longer than you can stay rational. Well, my rational mind says it should have recovered by now. It's not, I'm just going to get out, and then it starts rocking. If you have patience of a lima bean, again, wait a year. Pretend you had to wait a year. Because basically it is. April of last year was the high. $16 theta. We're now in April, May. And you could have did this in April. The market has, wasn't a big deal. And then you see it going down, realizing, oh, baby. So again, you could have bought, with theta from April to April. And theta peaked at about a little over $4 in April, by the way. But just before that, it was down in the 2s and 3s. So again, you're sitting on the sidelines waiting with your $3 order or your $4 order. It's going to fill. You put a limit order, and it's going to fill whenever it happens. In the middle of the night, you're sleeping, it just fills. You do a limit order. And again, imagine you just happen to catch it at the top, $16 theta. Not 12, 16. And do the same math then. Well, I only sold 10% of it back then. 10% of your theta at $16 was real nice. And now you could buy that all back at $2. You have to have balls of steel, and you have to be able to make moves. So everyone who sat on the sidelines and didn't do anything, and I did so recently, as I said, you now have to wait and hodl your eyes out and heart out again and again until your number finally stair steps and hits. Finally. But in the meantime, there's this enormous roller coaster of profit potential happening. And I'm trying to get the answers in my dreams to help everybody, at least on my Patreon, because hey, I get paid on Patreon. That's my job. And it's working, but I think people still don't have enough faith yet. And I'm thinking today and now, everyone's going to sit back and go, you know what? Next time that bald son of a bitch says something, gets a dream, I'm all over it. I don't give a damn. I'm going to do it. And I'm very proud of you that you would give me that much, respect and honor and faith in my dreams. But to be fair, if I'm you listening to me right now, and I know this guy's having these dreams, and he shared them all. Every single one of them's on Patreon. He's got a track record on there that just shows it because he doesn't add it later. He's telling us in advance. I'm going to probably listen to that damn guy. I go, you know what? I've had enough of this. That son of a bitch keeps getting these dreams. Fantastic. I'm going to do it. So, again, I want to help people. And I do help people. You just have to do it and listen. I can bring all these horses to water. Here it is. You guys are dying of thirst. Drink it. And they all sit there. I'm gonna. Oh no, I can't do it. Oh man. Oh gosh, I'm so damn thirsty. I'm so thirsty. Let me try again. No, I can't do it. Damn it. This is so tough. Why is this so hard? That's the crypto market. Pressing that buy button or that sell button at the right time. So, hopefully, my dreams will continue to pay out, so to speak. And even if you didn't make this move, and now, well, it's too down. I don't want to take a chance. Now it's too low. I don't want to take a chance now. I get it. But the next dream I get, and I go, hey, they showed me this price or whatever. I think we need to go ahead and just write that down and go, you know what? This is good as a check. Take it to the bank. And we need to do some action. Like, you guys need to do some action on it. Not me, because I typically do something about my dreams. I may not sell my whole bag, because again, there's risk. And what if I didn't interpret it right? What if that meant this? What if... And they're just showing me, no, you're doing it right. Here's a real life thing that you saw in your dream we're going to bring you to give you a hint that it's right around the corner and this drop's coming. Oh. And then I felt my helicopter today. Oh, the left side barely leaked. The right side, it leaked a lot when I filled them both up. Now again, in the dream, my wife filled it up perfectly at the top and didn't even drip an ounce out. I, on the other hand, dripped a tiny bit out on the left side today. And on the right side, a lot more came out. Because I just thought for sure that tank's a big tank. I'm not going to overflow that damn thing. I saw the gauge. I know what I should have. Yet, it filled the damn thing up. I go, maybe I was just, I'm at an angle looking at the gauge. Is that what? I don't know. When I flipped the battery back on, that thing was full. I go, well, son of a bitch. So, on that note, I wish you all the best of luck. If you're a hodler, I'm sorry for your luck because you see your portfolio being destroyed. And it's painful to watch. Because not only does it have to go back up to just where you felt at least okay, like I was only down 80% of what I had. Now I'm down 40. That sucks. That hurts. And then when you watch it, I'm back up to 60. Oh, back up to 80. Back up to 100. Okay, guys, profit's coming now. Are you going to lick your ice cream or are you going to sit back again and hodl? And hodl your damn eyes out. No. I just hate seeing people, my portfolio, I'm a millionaire. Not a millionaire. I'm almost a millionaire. Oh my gosh. Nope, no, I'm down to 100,000. Damn it. Yeah, those kind of drops. I had $850,000 in there. Oh my God, down to 100,000. I've heard the stories. And that's when I said, I'm licking ice cream. What would dude tell Spirit? Yeah, they cost me they didn't cost me. I not listening cost me a bunch of money on Theta. First move he gave me. That Spirit gave him. And I go, holy shit, he's dead on. He got it. And I missed the whole effing thing. And watched it go up 100% from the price. It was 25 cents, went up to 50, 60 cents, crashed back down to 25 cents within a short period of time, days or something. And I go, oh my God, I could have doubled. And again, I wouldn't have sold my whole bag. I just would have grabbed some, did a trade on it. And he's like, how much money would you have made on what you probably would have bet on that? And I told him, and it was, pretty decent amount of money. And he goes, so it's right back where it was. I go, yeah. He goes, so you could have took that and bought it all back in and got a whole bunch more, doubled your Theta amount. And I go, yeah, actually, yeah, that's exactly what could happen. I go, yeah. Are you talking to them right now? I was like, you talking to them now? Can you just tell them, got it, received loud and clear. I'll never do that again. Thanks for sharing that one. Letting me know. I see how powerful you are. I got it. And it was after that, I said, okay, when he gives me something, it's usually happening quick when he comes up. Just like the Shiba or just like the AMP when he gave it to us the other day. He goes, oh, they're showing me AMP. It was like 20 cents. It ran up to 28 or 29, maybe 30 cents, which was a big move. Or maybe it was 22 cents and ran up to 28, 29. It's a big move. None of us took profit, sat on the AMP, and here it is now today at 14 cents. How many times is Spirit going to have to tell us all, lick your effing ice cream? Take care.